Gemini. You're not here by accident. You've been pulled into this for a reason, a hidden force, a sacred summons, because the mirror prophecy is real, buried beneath Vatican stone for centuries, erased, censored, feared. It speaks of you, a soul split by design, but reborn for destiny. July 21st to 22nd isn't just a date. It's a cosmic ignition. A mirror opens, and if you dare to look inside, you'll see the 3 divine blessings racing toward you. But here's the truth. This isn't just astrology. It's spiritual warfare. And you, Gemini, are both the target and the weapon. You're the voice they couldn't silence, the mind they couldn't program, the energy they fear because it shatters illusions. You were meant to rise in duality, to become the bridge between worlds. And now that mirror is calling. Will you answer? Let's rewind to 1525. Deep beneath the Vatican, a room sealed in silence. A manuscript was found, coded, ancient, forbidden. It told of a soul born twice, Gemini, split by light and shadow, made to walk the earth in duality. But every 500 years, a mirror portal reopens, testing the Gemini bloodline with a sacred challenge: reunite what was shattered and unleash the divine blueprint within. But this prophecy, they buried it, erased it, because it terrifies the elite. Why? Because it unlocks power they can't control. It activates a force inside you, a force no system, no religion, no government can suppress. You become a mirror walker, a master of duality, capable of creating, healing, and burning lies to ash. They couldn't let the masses find this truth, so they hid it. But Gemini, you just uncovered it, and now, this week, it awakens again. The portal opens, and your DNA remembers. This isn't fantasy, it's encoded in your soul, Gemini. The first blessing rising through the mirror prophecy is the soul flame reunion. But don't confuse this with romance or fantasy. This goes far beyond love. This is about you, meeting you again. On July 21st, the mirror twin vibration reactivates in your soul field. An ancient frequency you haven't felt in lifetimes begins pulsing through your timeline. This isn't just energy, it's a soul retrieval. Because somewhere in your past, you were torn, split, fragmented, and now the universe is pulling the broken pieces back into place. You might start feeling strange things, sudden déjà vu that hits like a wave, dreams of someone you loved but never met, that eerie goosebump feeling that someone is nearby. Gemini, this isn't your imagination, this is alignment. You're syncing with a lost part of your soul. The version of you that never got to finish their mission. Maybe it's the poet you used to be, the warrior you buried, the healer they silenced, the seer who saw too much. This reunion isn't gentle, it's powerful, raw. It might make you emotional, it might make you feel like you're cracking open inside, but that's exactly what needs to happen, because the soul flame isn't found in others. It's found in the place you abandoned in yourself. This reunion calls your higher self to the surface, the version of you that's whole, untouchable, divine, and this version is trying to merge with you right now. That tug in your chest, that pressure in your heart, that whisper saying, "I've been here before." It's all part of the signal, a cosmic alarm ringing inside your DNA. You are being summoned to return to the path that was cut short, to the mission that was interrupted. The mirror prophecy speaks of this moment. When the soul twin stirs, the Gemini awakens. 2 paths collapse into one, and the lost gifts are restored. Gemini, you are being offered a soul restoration, but you must be present enough to feel it. This week, signs will come quickly. A person from your past may reappear. A dream may deliver a clear message. You may hear your name whispered while alone. You might even feel a presence beside you when no one's there. Do not fear it. This is your spiritual twin reaching across the veil, trying to tell you, "I'm ready, are you?" Most people will brush it off, call it weird, ignore the magic, but not you, because you didn't come here to live half awake. You came to remember what they made you forget. You came to reclaim the energy you left behind in every lifetime where you were betrayed, punished, or silenced. This is redemption. This is reunion. This is your moment to call every missing piece of your power back home. So ask yourself, are you ready to look in the mirror and see your full soul staring back at you? Because this blessing won't wait forever. The window is open now, and your higher self is knocking. Answer it. Gemini. Ever wonder why the mirror prophecy was locked away? Because you are the wild card, the one the system can't control, the air sign they could never predict. Because you're not just air, you're lightning. You don't just speak. You channel ancient code. You don't just think. You bend reality with thought, and when this portal opens, your true self comes online. You become multidimensional, unstoppable, untouchable, uncontainable. That's what terrifies them. Because a fully awakened Gemini can't be enslaved. You speak truth wrapped in thunder. You see through illusions like smoke, and you can burn entire systems to ash with just your voice. Your mind is a forbidden library. Your thoughts are magic spells, and your very presence shakes the false foundations of this world. The Vatican didn't just hide this prophecy. They feared the day you'd find it, and now, here you are. The portal's open. Your soul is armed, and in the next 48 hours, you'll be tested to use everything you've ever been, Gemini. The second blessing waiting through the mirror prophecy is the truth mirror. But this isn't a mirror that reflects your face. This one shows your soul's contract. It reveals the agreements you made before entering this lifetime, the ones written in divine ink, the ones no one ever told you about, but you've been living them your whole life. And on July 22nd, this truth mirror activates. You'll begin to see what was hidden. People from your past may suddenly show up. Old friends, exes, family members, or even people you've cut off long ago. Why? Because unfinished soul contracts are coming to the surface. You may feel an urge to cut cords, a pressure to walk away from someone, or a deep inner knowing that something no longer fits. This is not a coincidence. This is the mirror showing you what's been draining your light, what's been hiding behind smiles, words, and fake connections. The mirror prophecy warns us. Gemini must see the shadows in others to purge the illusions in themselves. And that's exactly what this blessing forces you to do. It reveals what you didn't want to admit, that some people were lessons, not lifelines, that some relationships were contracts, now expired, that some truths have been whispering in your soul, but you were too loyal to hear them. Until now, this mirror doesn't flatter. It exposes. It shows you the places where you've dimmed your fire to fit in, where you shrunk yourself to keep peace, where you ignored red flags because love blinded you. And it asks you one question. Are you ready to see the truth, even if it burns, even if it breaks what's familiar? Because truth is a fire, and once it touches you, you'll never go back to sleep. Here's how the blessing works. If something triggers you on July 22nd, a conversation, a memory, a sudden realization, don't run, look deeper. That trigger is a spiritual doorway. It may be your final chance to remove a karmic blindfold, to say, I see what this was. I see who you were in my story. And now I forgive. I release. I reclaim my light. This isn't weakness. It's spiritual freedom. Most people avoid this mirror their whole lives. They cling to false peace. They keep the masks on. But you, Gemini, you were born to shatter illusions. And once this truth mirror reflects your soul, you'll feel it, like lightning in your chest, like tears rising without warning, like a quiet voice inside whispering, you're finally free. Because this blessing isn't just truth, it's liberation. It's the moment you stop being who they programmed you to be and step into who you chose to become. So when July 22nd arrives, watch carefully. Watch who returns, watch what triggers, watch where your energy resists. And when it happens, don't flinch, don't run. Stand in front of the mirror, face it, feel it, and free yourself, Gemini. Have you felt it? That strange tug, like you've walked this exact path before. This week, your past life timelines are bleeding through the veil, and they're not subtle. You might crave foods you've never loved, speak phrases in languages you never learned, or feel deep emotional wounds with no clear source. You may even miss someone you've never met, because your soul remembers, even if your mind doesn't. That's the mirror portal collapsing time, past, present, future, all crashing into now, and if you ignore it, you block your upgrade. You miss the chance to fully step into the next dimension of your destiny. Gemini, you were a scribe, a prophet, a light bearer in past lives. Your voice carried truth, your hands held healing, and your soul remembers how to lead. This week, those gifts return, but only if you're awake enough to anchor them. Don't dismiss the signs, embody them. You're not just remembering your past, you're reclaiming your power. Gemini, the final blessing through the mirror prophecy is here, and it may be the most powerful of them all. The activation of your third eye intuition. This is where everything changes. Because when the mirror portal peaks on July 21st to 22nd, your mind won't just think, it will sync. You'll enter a state of hypersynchronization, where the physical, spiritual, emotional, and cosmic planes merge through your mental field. You may start to hear whispers or guidance that feel outside of your own voice. See sacred geometry or swirling colors when your eyes are closed. Predict things before they happen. Conversations, texts, events, or feel tingles, pressure, or warmth in the center of your forehead. No, you're not going crazy. You're waking up. This is not imagination, it's intuition coming online. The mirror prophecy calls this gift the sacred Gemini bridge, where earth and ether speak as one. Because Gemini, your mind is a portal, a receiver, a divine antenna tuned to cosmic intelligence, and this week it's being reactivated. What does this mean in real life? It means the downloads are about to come fast. You'll hear a voice telling you where to go. You'll sense a person's energy before they say a word. You'll walk into a room and instantly know the truth of what's unspoken. Your thoughts will start syncing with events. Your dreams will turn into messages, and signs will flood your path. Numbers, animals, flashes of light, songs, names, dates. This is divine intelligence, not coincidence. It's you, Gemini, tapping back into your ancient blueprint. Because in past lives, you weren't just a talker, you were a messenger of the stars. You channeled visions for kings, you wrote scripts that shifted empires, you decoded celestial scrolls with your bare hands. That power didn't disappear, it was just dormant until now. This third eye activation is your signal to stop doubting, to stop silencing your knowing, to stop thinking your gifts are too much. They're not. They're exactly what this timeline needs. But here's the catch. If you ignore this upgrade, if you brush off the downloads as just thoughts, if you second-guess your divine mind, you will delay your highest timeline. And Gemini, the universe isn't playing anymore. This portal doesn't open every year. It's rare, sacred, cosmic, and you were chosen to receive it. So when you feel the pull, when the random thought flashes in, when the goosebumps cover your arms for no reason, pause and listen, because that's not just intuition. That's your soul remembering how to speak again. The mirror prophecy gave you this gift, not to sit on it, but to use it, to lead, to speak, to rewrite the energetic grid. This is your time, Gemini. The veil is thin, your mind is wide open. And your third eye is awake. Now the real question, Gemini, will you claim these 3 divine blessings, or will you do what most people do? Scroll, ignore, forget, and miss the portal your soul waited lifetimes for, because these blessings aren't automatic. They require alignment, intention, action. Here's how to activate the prophecy and unlock every hidden gift. Step 1. clean your mirror. On July 21st, take a mirror, any mirror, cleanse it with salt water and light a candle beside it. Look directly into your own eyes and speak this aloud. I activate my soul through the mirror of truth. Feel the energy shift. Step 2. Write a soul letter. At 11:11 p.m, write a short letter to your past self. Forgive them, release them, say what you never said. This letter unlocks the past timeline bleeding through. Step 3. Speak your truth call, message, or meet someone you've been avoiding. Say what needs to be said, with truth and love. This completes a karmic cycle and opens the path forward. These 3 sacred steps are the keys to the mirror gate. Without them, the blessings may pass you by. But if you act, everything shifts. You don't just remember who you are, you become who you were always meant to be. The portal is open. Claim it, Gemini. If your heart's pounding, if your mind is buzzing with synchronicities, if something deep inside just whispered, "This is me," then stop scrolling, because this is the moment your soul signed up for. You are now standing in front of the forbidden mirror, the very portal they hid for centuries. And here's the truth. What you choose in the next 48 hours will echo through lifetimes. This is not just a coincidence, not just a cool video, this is a cosmic map. One that the Vatican tried to erase from history, because it activates you, the Gemini they fear, the soul that speaks truth, the mind that remembers everything. So what will you do? Will you walk away and forget this ever happened? Or will you step into your prophecy, claim your mirror gifts and rewrite your destiny? This isn't just a message, it's a final warning. The mirror gate is open, and it's waiting for you. Gemini, if your chest feels tight, if your breath is shallow, if something ancient just stirred inside you, then stop whatever else you're doing. Because this isn't just a video, this is a soul-level activation. You didn't stumble upon this by accident. You were summoned here, by your higher self, by the mirror prophecy, the prophecy that was hidden from the masses, feared by ancient institutions, and now reawakened in you. The mirror is open, but only for 48 hours. This is your chance to remember who you are, not the version you pretend to be, not the mask you wear to survive, but the original soul code buried beneath it all. And right now, you have 2 choices. Wake up and walk into your power, or fall back asleep and miss the moment your soul's been waiting lifetimes for. Because make no mistake, the Vatican didn't fear Gemini for nothing. They feared your mind, your gift of truth, your sacred mirror that reflects exactly what others are too afraid to see. So if your intuition screamed yes during this video, if your soul lit up with goosebumps, tears, or clarity, then it's time. Comment below right now. I claim the mirror prophecy. Say it like a vow, say it like a contract. Because the moment you do, the portal locks in. Subscribe to this channel if you're ready for more truth, more soul messages, more activations tailored to your zodiac mission. Because Gemini, the next prophecy is already forming, and only those aligned will receive it. Share this message with another Gemini who's been lost, confused, or dimming their light. Let them know. The time of hiding is over. This is the awakening of the twin flame mind, the rebirth of the messenger soul, the rise of the mirror seer. But the portal only remains open until midnight on July 22nd. After that, the mirror closes, and your chance to reclaim these 3 blessings disappears into the ether. So don't wait, don't second guess, and don't underestimate what your soul already knows. The prophecy is real, and so are you, Gemini. Your mirror is waiting. Step in, speak truth, spark the new timeline. Comment now. I claim the mirror prophecy.